Today we'll be talking about visual communication, more specifically image and memory. Hi, I'm Nicaro and you are watching The Power of Images. A picture tells 1,000 words, but there is real value in using images to promote content. Images help us learn. Images grab attention. Images explain tough concepts, and images inspire. According to Huxley's The Art of Seeing, seeing involves sensing, selecting, and perceiving. Sensing involves letting enough light enter your eye so that you can see objects around you. Selecting is choosing a specific object in your field of vision, and perceiving is making sense of what you select. An image is a manifestation or representation that depicts the external form of a person or object. Memory is the part of the brain by which data or information is encoded, stored, and retrieved when needed. It is the retention of information over a time for the purpose of influencing future action. Visual expressions are everywhere. Perception is the way in which something is interpreted, regarded, or understood. Visual communication is the conveyance of ideas and information in forms that can be seen. So there are three types of images: imagined, mediated, and direct. Imagined images are images of the mind, things that you thought about, fantasized about, mental images basically. Some of my imagined images are when I was in high school, transitioning to university. I used to think about what it would be like to be here, what it would be like when I moved from home. He came here to live on my own. Prior to moving here, I've only been here once before. I remember as a child, I was driving along Ring Road and I drove past the Faculty of Law and I drove past the Faculty of Medicine. And though I don't remember exactly the details of Ring Road at the time, I knew for a fact that I can remember seeing Medicine and Law. Direct images are images without the intervention of the media. Some direct images that I can recall would be my first time climbing the Duns River Falls, my first time riding offshore in a glass bottom boat. These are direct images, things that we see in nature, things that we see around us in our everyday lives. And while we may not remember the full exact details of how people looked at us in the moments, we will always remember the first steps we took. The final of the three types of images are mediated images. These are images you see through forms of media, including traditional media and new social media. I can recall one specific media controversy that took place a few years ago. This media controversy surrounding Christopher Dudus Coke. At the time that all this was happening, I was in primary school and I didn't know much about the situation, but I knew that he shared the same last name as I did and he did very bad things, as we all know. I will always remember a time in my life where I was thought of as his son, and that is not so.